day 2 of the Cheltenham Festival preview here on Scotty TV. Thanks for joining us. As ever, Paul is with us once again. Now, Paul, first up, obviously it's the Ballymore Novices hurdle. Straight away, Sam Crowe. This looks a hell of an horse, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think he looks the real deal. He's 3 from 3 in bumpers last year. He's one of my horses to follow for the season in the book this year. And he's done nothing but impressed. Even first time out, he won his maiden hurdle by 15 lengths. The horse he beat that day, Mind's Eye, once twice since, including a big handicap. So people say his form doesn't amount to much. You can't even have that argument with him. He's won in the mud. He won over 2.5. He dropped back to 2 miles last time when winning the doubles. He beat the best 2 miles in Ireland and beat them with tons. And we spoke earlier about the odds-on shots on Tuesday. For me, Sam Crowe hasn't really got it. It's not really a chink in his arm. I think if you're looking to wade into one of the short price, he'd be the banker of the week for me. No problem.
Right, next up is the 210, the RSA. Is this a battle between Monolith and Present Percy in this?
It could be, yeah. It's definitely all the strong man. Monolith, I also really like. He finished placed in the Aldebaran last year. Took well to fences one first time out, and then he had a fall over Christmas, but bounced back to win again what was arguably probably the strongest trial for this in the Flowgas Novice Chase at the Dublin Festival. So yeah, I thought there was a chance they might have actually dropped him back in trip for the JLT the way the ground is, but he's going to take his chance here, and it does look. I think him and Present Percy have got a slight class edge on the English runners, to be honest. Present Percy, of course, won the Potential last year, so he's got winning festival form. He has done a little wrong really, and he bumped into RG last time over 2.5, so stepping back up in triple suits him. I do think it probably is between the two.
Do you fancy, sorry Paul, for interrupting, Blackcourt's been well guided in a lot of, I've seen a lot of festival previews and it's been well touted by 1 or 2 tipsters in the studios. Not fancying?
Yeah, he's just come from strength to strength, hasn't he, this year? He's looked back at his novice campaign last year. I think he was beaten by 63 lengths by Altio on the chase debuts at Kempton, and Paul Nichols certainly started him off early enough. I think he ran at Newton Abbott during the summer, and he's just kept turning up, and he's been winning all the big races, obviously. Key association with Bryony Frost. Yeah, he obviously deserves to take his chance, but I just think presenting Percy and Monolith probably potential 2 real grade 1 horses going forward. If there's a Gold Cup winner in Ireland in the future, it's possibly Monolith, so I'll be sad with it.
Next one, the 250 next up, the Coral Cup. Max Dynamite leads the market here. Anything else jump out to you, Paul?
Yeah, I haven't actually. The decks have literally just come through on me today. We're talking at lunchtime on Monday, but one horse that could go well at a big price here if the ground is as bad as they're saying. Fix Le Cap.
Currently 14 to 1, 16 to 1 as well.
Yeah, I think as you shop around, he can get bigger than that. He was 33s last night. I think he's into 25s at the minute. He'll love the ground. He was beaten on his chase debut. I think he was 4 to 1 on at Brunton, and he brought him back to hurdles at Ascot, and he just looked like he needed to run. But back on a real soft surface, I'd certainly be interested in him, and as I say, for a big price, I think he's worth it each way.
Next up, obviously, is the Queen Mother. This has got all the makings of probably being the best race of the whole meeting, isn't it?
It could be, yeah. Yeah, it certainly could be, yeah. As we talk now, we've just
rumours of Altio.
Yeah, we've just heard news that there's possible doubts over his participation or whether he was lame or something this morning. We haven't heard the full story. So obviously, if the real Altio turns up, I was mightily impressed with him on his comeback on Newbury. He beat a race fit rival in Politolog who's been the best 2 miles so far this season. He was beaten by Fox Norton early in the campaign, but really he got first run on it, and he picked him up in the straight. I think if he performs to that level, and he's obviously over this minor setback, he's very much the one to beat, but it's not ideal 2 days before a big race being announced that you've had a little setback. And
especially when you've got rivals as Duvan and Min up against you.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah. Obviously there was talk about Duvan could have gone up and straight for the Ryanair, and then he's back, he's this way now. I think it's the right race to go for, to be honest. It's coming back from a lengthy layoff on probably ground that's going to be pretty desperate, so I don't know why you'd probably consider running over an extra 5 furlongs. So I think this is the right race for him, but you're taking his well-being on trust, really. But if he comes back to his best, obviously you've got the showdown that we've wanted for a long time between them, and hopefully he does. Min has been an able deputy for him in Ireland so far this season. Again, he was a good winner at the Dublin Racing Festival, but it all depends on Altio for me. I think if Altio turns up, Altio wins.
Definitely going to be more report. Next up is the 410, the cross country. Cause of Causes leads them off in this, Paul. Ground's going against it though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I've got to be honest, this is one race I haven't spent too much time on at the moment. Like I say, I haven't even seen the decks yet as they're going through, but
it's quite typical as we are recording, obviously, with D's in hands, isn't it? But Cause of Causes for me, I do like the look of this to actually participate in the Grand National, but I think the ground, obviously what's happening, as you just quoted before, with the heavy ground, it's a massive concern.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Obviously he's better on better ground, he won it on better ground last year before going on to finish second in the National. I think he probably would prefer the ground to be on the better side, but again, it's probably, as you say, it's probably the ideal stepping stone for Aintree. The last time I would have been an interesting one, but and he should handle conditions again, but I say it's not really a race I've delved too much into at this stage.
Definitely. Next up, Paul, briefly, the 450 round of the Fred Winter as a game. Once again, I'd keep telling you, make sure you shop around. Sky Bet's doing 5 places in this. There are a lot of firms out there paying 5th and 6th. Make sure you do shop around and get that value for money. Some bookies will quote a third of the odds, 4th of the odds. Go online, Odds Checker will quote you in the right direction too. So Paul, these we've got the Fred Winter next up. What do you fancy in that?
The only one that I thought was worth a look there was Act of the Law. Paul Nichols and the McNeil family. He was a decent flat horse and he was an impressive winner on his debut. Of a decent race up in Newcastle. Things didn't go to plan after that, but he came back at Musselburgh and ran well behind We Have a Dream, who was Triumph bound, but I believe that the news was coming through about that. There's been news about him also, that he could be out of the Triumph as well. But I thought that was a solid run around Musselburgh, and I think he looks on a fair mark. Again, it's not a race I've delved too deeply into at this stage, but I do think Act of the Law is on a decent mark, and he should go well and give it a run for money.
Bumper in the last, nothing for me, that springs out in the 550. Any for you, Paul?
Yeah, I think it looks a really good race this year, to be honest. I think it looks a deep race. Black Bar was impressive for William Patrick Mullins when winning again at the Dublin Racing Festival. But the two say that the British train runners don't get such notorious for the race for the Isle and normally, but did they leave you out too? Was one that impressed me when he won on the all-weather at first, then he won a decent race at Ascot.
Gets up the figures for that on the market.
Again, he's been easy to back up, but probably due to the fact that the ground, I'd be slightly concerned about him. So wait and see what the ground really what it's like in the first day and a half. And one that will certainly handle heavy ground. And probably, if you force me to bet at this stage, if he wants back, will be AC Milan. He's only a 4-year-old, he's getting a weight allowance. He's won at Cheltenham, albeit over a mile forward on New Year's Day, and Junior Bumper stepped up and stripped and beat his elders in a strong race at Newbury, and that was on desperate ground. So he's going to be getting weight from his elders here. He's got course form, he's got heavy ground form, 8 to 1. I think he looks a solid each way betting what looks a really strong bumper.
Cheers for that, Paul. Hope we put you in the right direction there for a couple of selections on day 2 at the Cheltenham Festival.